And we're back with some more Mina the Hollower. Okay, it's been a couple of days and I've been having a lot of bad luck trying to record gameplay footage of this. Just by happenstance. So, here's what happened. I finished recording the first episode and I recorded a whole second episode and made some good progress. And then when I went to edit that second episode, the audio was just completely broken. Like, not broken, but like everything was just like out of sync. And then I found out from a stream the other day, I had my audio offset in OBS all set weird. So, it's amazing. The first episode seems like it's totally fine, but you know. So I started over, kinda. Replayed the opening and got to where I ended the first episode. And even though I've made some progress on the other one, we're gonna start over. And I made a copy of my save. So we're going to start again and try to make some progress here. So and the thing is, this happened twice. The first time it happened, yeah, it was like the audio issues. But the second time, it was all messed up for other reasons. So it's just like, I just gotta start over and start fresh. But, yeah, so we'll get somewhere. But before that, I opened up something that I didn't check out before. Okay, yeah. I didn't see you could break those open, and that leads to a building that I've not actually interacted with yet that was blocked off here. So I don't know what's here? Apprentice. This is the guild hall. Though it's seen better days, if you're really a hollower, you'll know how to get in. Drat! Means! You're a sight for sore eyes. Thorn's forces have taken, Renee and Drillheart, and Drillheart is missing. They wrecked the guild hall, and the rookie up front's too green. We're dead in the water. How dire. Did you see which way they went? They headed south through the burnt town. Guess you're our best shot now. Now, Means? Lucky you, eh? Okay. Yeah, I've not opened this up. So I've not seen this yet. Okay. Okay, same thing. So to the south. Because there is a path I was going on already. So, I did unlock some stuff, I did find some, like, really useful things, and then again, I just, like, lost progress on my first video, then I tried to re-record it, explained all this again for a second time. Oh, damn, the woman in the gold dress already disappeared. And then just, like, I had other issues pop up, and just, like, the episode was just, like, completely, like, washed, so... It's been, like, difficult to sit down and record Mina the Hollower, but want to make some progress. Whoops. So we're going to try to make some progress. So yeah, we're going to go south, but we are not going to the direction I think they want us to. Because we can go towards, like, basically, like, the beginning of the game and go back that direction. But there's another path I want to keep traveling down. Because, yeah, we can go that way and go basically back towards the beginning of the game. But let's go this way. So again, I am kind of bummed that I'm missing out on, like... I am kind of bummed that I'm gonna, like, lost some footage about, like, discovering certain secrets for the first time, like this. Because you can see, like, that little, like, you know, bit of water coming down, and if you come up from another direction, you can see that drop, and then you realize, like, oh wait, that's an opening to get to new stuff. Bone up. We could increase sidearm, or we could save it. Yeah, might as well just get it upgraded. Whoop, there we go. And that thing went off the edge. Yeah, it's fun figuring out how to platform using Mina and her skills. Puppet. Step right up. No strings attached. Or are they? Will you look? Yeah, and we got enough for Will-o'-the-Wisp, our first, like, trinket, and a care. So now at least we got a couple of cares on hand. Because I bought one, you know, in the shop before continuing. Yep. Because we can go across here, and here's a drop-off. Yeah. Oh, and a lot of bones. But, you know, we'd be above the chest, and so it would give us a hint on how to get down there. And if we jump down there into the water, we just drown. So that must be a thing we can check out later once we have an ability to swim. Whoops. I mean, I guess that worked. Oh, God. Yeah, try to be careful. It is easy to get tossed around. But yeah, so I'm replaying a bunch of stuff over and over again, and that's not intentional, but it's how it's happening. Perfect. This gives me a little bit of health. Okay. So, you know, we're getting things figured out here. Because when I was recording, because it's June 3rd as recording, and on June 1st, Gerard the Completionist actually uploaded his video on Mina the Hollower. He kind of did like a teaser about it, like in the lead up to, Will the Wisp, after taking damage, summon a friendly wisp that boosts your attack damage and speed. So, you know, great little tank bonus. But anyways, so yeah, Gerard the Completionist did like a little teaser video about like what to expect with Mina and like its build-up. And I tried jumping over this and it's not going to work. We need something where that thing to the left is. We'll have to figure that out later. But anyways. But no, so Gerard's video on like Mina is like really good, like very detailed. And you know, it did bring up some like spoilers, I guess you can say, but nothing I'm too worried about because certain tricks that, you know, aren't going to be relevant for quite a while, so I'm probably going to forget by the time we get that far. And then other things where it's just sort of like some things you can see coming are interesting things that we will just see the foreshadowing on as we progress. So yeah, this is the path I originally went down because with how open-ended Mina is, Deflector Parasol. Press X to toss and hold the deploy in hand, while holding B to float over pits. Yeah. We can hold it, we can use it as a shield, or we can use it as a float, which is very cool. We can even throw it. There's a statue over there that she makes note is missing a head, but we'll come back to that later. The dead are all rising from the ground, mate. Best ask their leave before you nick anything, eh? Whoop. There's nothing wrong with using what's been left behind. We're just keeping it warm for them. Whatever you say, man. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Checking my phone for on a text, but anyways. So yeah, Mina is like an interesting game, and like here where it's like they are setting up traps, and it's something Gerard brought up in his video where it's just sort of like, Mina looks like a lot of things. It looks like Castlevania, it looks like top-down Zelda, it looks like Bloodborne and Souls, but going in and just making assumptions about like what the game is going to be like because of those influences is going to set you up for disaster, because Mina looks like a lot of things, but it's really like nothing else. Whoops. All the way over here? Okay. I realized what I did wrong after I did it. Oh, wrong button. Sorry. There we go. Look at that. That worked out great. Shoot. So, you know, it's just sort of like, you know, it's kind of like Souls-like. It is tough and, you know, whoops. Yeah, we just got skewered. And now we gotta get our spark back from that. You know, it is a tough game from where I've gotten so far. Even like basic enemies, or even like here. They're setting up traps. They are, you know, really setting you up. Whoops. God damn it. God damn it. Alright, not an insignificant amount of bones. Sorry, those, you know, those knights are really tough. Because, you know, it's trying to get around their shields and their defenses. And I'm being cocky. It's just sort of like, come on, I've already cleared this. I don't need to be cautious or anything. And that's what's getting me in trouble right now. There's a thing over there. Okay, I remember stumbling upon this. Yeah, we gotta find like another entrance here. Oh wait, it's telling us how. Wait, just a second. I think I see. Wait, hold on. There we go. I was thinking it's just sort of like, it's trying to tell us something, and that's what's so clever about some of these puzzles. That one I didn't figure out. I figured we had to come at it from another angle. Wait for the lights to come back our way. Whoops. A little short. Yeah, it was just sort of like, because there's another puzzle like this later on in the graveyard, where it's just sort of like we go down one entrance, but we see another one. It's like, well, where is it? It's got to be on the layer above us, right? It's just, how do we find it? Oh, wait a second. Like, so you gotta, like, think, you know, they're just such, like, sorry, there's such, like, great puzzle design and, like, clever tricks to how, like, the layout works. I'm starting to realize I should avoid those knights. They're kind of like the, you know, Black Knights in Dark Souls, where it's just like, no, you just caused me problems. God damn it. I got caught. Shoot. Spike spurs. Take less damage and walk steadfastly on spikes without being knocked back. That's great, actually. Okay. Yeah, I traveled through this area a bunch. Okay, yeah, I forgot. There's like an opening here. You're finding little shortcuts if you know what to look for. Yeah, try to just squeeze around that thing. Bone up. Okay. Let's get that defense boost. I'd say I'd save it, but it's just sort of like, no, we're in too much danger. Ooh, perfect. I didn't have this before. I've got a cure now on hand, so now I can get to this here. Iron Steed. You can find this elsewhere, but, like, this is great that I found it here. But it's not going to be the most useful thing in this area. Well, maybe. Yeah, come at me. Okay, I didn't get to this under lab before, so perfect. We definitely want... That is super useful, like that spike resistance. Yeah, and this we need sparks for. I know where we can get one, so now it's where to find the next. Oh, here we go. This is something. 10 years ago, when they raised the spark generators, my husband said it meant a brighter future. Things are so big and different now. I feel so lost without him. Yeah, unfortunately for her. And now we're going to defile the graves around him. But we're opening up like holes in the ground. We're opening up layers. Okay, because we dropped down in this spot, like where there's like an obvious, like, you know, opening. Well, there's one there, one down here, one down here. But it looks like the most useful one is way up there. Well, oops. Wait, hold on. Did I miss something? That's right, I did. Hold on. Forgot about that opening. There we go. Opens up a new path. I know it's one of those nights that's got my, spark. And I don't want to mess with that right now. Because those nights are mean. Okay, but yeah, so we see where, like, the light shafts are here and down here. But the other one, where is it? It's got to be, like, there. Unmarked, suspicious, and all you got to do, upgrade to vial pouch. Perfect. Forgot about that. Oh, and there's an opening there. Just a second. I don't remember if I even spotted that before. Yeah, I didn't see this before. See? There's secrets in secrets. Oh, God. And now we got a bonus care. Whoops. Yeah, I didn't notice that before. I thought I was real clever just, like, figuring it out the first time. It's just sort of like, oh, I see. We can go to the light shafts, and like, oh, there we go. I found a secret one. Wait a second. There's a crack in the wall there. I didn't notice before. That's even better. Like, God damn, this game is so freaking amazing. Sorry, like, I'm so behind on how much I wanted to record for this because just life being busy and technical issues. And now I really hope I don't have technical issues again so I can actually enjoy this. But yeah, it's just like, it's insane the kind of like puzzle solving and like subtle things go into just like the different layouts. Okay, I was checking up there, but I don't see anything I can do right now. So we'll drop down back here, fast track. Alright, because we're cruising, but I see an opening there. Here we go. And this is the thing. Mist Jar. Press X to dash through foes, restoring health and plasma. Does no damage. Yeah. Can the... Okay, well, the Iron Steed can go across that, but we take damage, but... There we go, took him out. Oh, we're out of energy. But we ran out of energy to keep that, like, dash going, but because we got that one artifact, we're not taking, like, knockback damage from walking on spikes. So we can still traverse this pretty easily. Like, not ideal, but it still worked out in the end. And we're finding more and more secrets. You know, hitting walls just to see. Yeah, that seems to be a dead end there. I think that's how it ends. Right, because it loops around a different way later. Boink, boink, boink. Ouch. Another underlab, just take a stop. I want to save up my current bone stash for upgrades. Get out of here. There we go. Bone up. We could just upgrade that right away. Might as well. We're finding a lot of bone stone. Okay, just like everything's increasing. Whoops, wait, hold on. I saw a crack in the gravestone. It's like Castlevania. If they're giving you a certain item at a certain time, it means it's trying to hint at something. And, you know, that's not guaranteed. Sometimes you'll, like, need a weapon that they're not giving you in order to, like, traverse something. But at the current point... Whoops. Hold on, yeah, I didn't notice that opening when I first came through here. So you got Miss Sodsby having me dig in the muck. Outrageous. Crypt's too full, they said. Can barely believe it. I'm to spend my life digging graves? Can't even find them all. It'll take all day at this rate. So that's a hint. And I didn't realize that, so I was just, like, going around, like, digging up graves because just, like, oh, I get rewards that way. That's what the game's taught me so far. Only to find out, yeah, it's a side quest that once I dug up the graves by her, I completed it. What's up, dog? Do you want out real quick? Okay, hold on a second. This is going well. Okay, back. Sorry, dog went out. Everything seems fine. Checking the video just to make sure everything's recording right. Sorry, it's been a big concern lately, and I don't know why, like, the recordings have been so weird lately. And I don't know if it's my computer finally, like, really, truly dying, or, like, I have something set wrong in my OBS, just, like, especially on stream, and I adjusted it earlier, where, you know, I adjusted it. I had, like, a audio offset to, like, combat some, like, issues I was having streaming Darkest Dungeon the other week, but then, I don't know. Because even with the offset on, it wasn't affecting some recordings and then really badly affecting others. Whoops. So yeah, I don't know what's going on lately. It's just been really annoying, and it has been, like, really affects the motivation to record when you just, like, you don't know. You won't know that the work and time is wasted until you're done. Oh, that's nice, actually. I didn't even think about it, but it's just like, oh yeah, wait, you can just, like, dig and, like, come up from under the ground to, there we go, dig and come up under the ground to, like, completely you know, bust up a burrow. Was it you who dug all them graves out? My sincerest thanks to you. Now it's my turn to rest in peace. There we go, got another care. Yeah, now we're getting a care supply, and I really needed some. The punchy sound effects is so good. Oh, right, wait. You can't do level transitions, only I can do that. Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that guy. Yeah, we dug up, like, a bone pile who are, like, you know, has loads of bones that we can just break off of them. It's like, okay, good. That was a lot of inventory, actually. Yeah, that's actually really nice, using that shield to keep him at bay. Yeah, let's just stock all those bones. What's up, dog? Do you want outside again? Okay, just a second. Just a second, just a second. Just a second, just seeing if there's anything else here. Looks like there's an opening, but... Okay, hold on. Okay, back, sorry. Okay, continuing on. You can see Mina sweat when you get close to ledges. Whoop. Get out of here, Skullbird. Whoops. Damn it. Okay, that's my fault. Okay, we're making progress, because we're close to, because what I got to, I think I got to, like, the first major dungeon. Whoops. And then I paused and was like, we'll continue this later, and then, yeah, later didn't happen because of the tech issues. Okay, we're not far. And, you know, there's plenty of shortcuts to, like, make the travel faster. I'm just gonna pass him up just so I don't have to risk it. Okay, yeah. Belvedere, you there, wearing a scornful gaze. Think me a plunderer, do you? All I discover will go to the National Museum. Oh, how noble of you. I haven't been to the National Museum since I was a mouseling with my cotillion group. Surely another visit is in order, then, once I recover the Duchess and her crown jewels. Yeah, so this, I think, is the first major dungeon, or at least the first one I found. But you notice there's an opening here. Yep, just, like, even more cool stuff. Whoop, there we go. Take a second. That's closed. Just a second. Wait for it to open up. Boom. Whoop. Let's just go down a little bit. And this loops us back around to near the village. Or, you know, to Ossex. I keep saying Ossex, but apparently, at least according to Gerard in his video, it was Ossex, or Ossex. Yeah, catch the... you know, sparkly lady. Oh, no. God damn it, that's on me. Okay. Travel to Ossex. And catch the sparkly lady to get, some bones. But since we're back here, let's go real quick to... because we should have what we need. No, get out of the way! He went off screen, so he got away. Yep, okay, because there is, like, that, you know, guy who will stalk you to get your bones, and then you gotta, like, catch him. He will pickpocket you after you interact with him, or I don't know when he starts. But, okay. No, we want to go here. Because we want to get upgrades from the provisioner. Welcome to the shop. You here to stock up? Because we definitely need spark container. So... you know, now we have more spark, or now we have another spark, which allow us to open up more doors and also give us more leeway when we die. Jewel box for sidearms, trinket bag for another trinket. Probably smart to get that now. But also, like, getting health roses for max health upgrades. We need a little bit more. That shouldn't be hard to find, though. But so, yeah. Now with that, at least we got some health upgrades, and we could get some more. Or we can try to get another one. Because definitely I need the health. But yeah, now that we have the second spark, we can open up doors that need 2 sparks. Like here. Cyclist, the Iron Steed is a modern marvel. So fast. Mine's locked up in the back. Gotta be wary of thieves. Yeah, you see the crack in the wall? Destroy that. And there we go. We got the thing. Or at least that's this is the first place I discovered it. But it's in other areas. As we saw. But here, and you know, now we kind of got like a little Mario style. Like, this reminds me of Mario Galaxy. There we go, got it. That was awesome. But yeah, that took me a couple of tries to finally get, but it worked. Yeah, and that just spits us back out of the front. But yeah, so the Iron Steed being like this bicycle, it's hard to control, but like, you know, look at the ground it covers. That was one. Yeah, watch him run. We need a little bit more. I say a little bit more in the grand scheme of things. Oh yeah, there's also this. Because, you know, we open up another spot. I don't remember seeing that hole there before. Oh, I didn't see this before. Whoops. Yes! Okay, we got it. That counted. Sweet. That was great. I did not notice that again. Okay. We got this. Knits. Welcome to the artillery. Care to peruse our curated selection? And we can get a cloak that has a passive health boost for 30,000. So 25% increase. I don't know if that's... Okay, how much do we need for, like, a little bit more, and we got, like, the, you know, another upgrade. But so, you know, it's coming together. Those are the upgrades I bought, or at least a bunch of them. We need to get that. But okay, because we can climb up here, because now we open up a shortcut from, you know, I think the Duchess' lair to, like, another opening all the way over here. Whoops. I just realized we do have a care to get into there. And we got another care that opens this up just for the sake of it. I thought so. I go there must means that there's something else here too. Again, this is so good. Oh. Whoop. Okay, one was coming at me. I was just like, okay, why would we need, like, a care to, like, open that corner up in order to get inside? Well, there you go. And I'm trying to remember now, because, again, like, it's kind of a blur after, like, losing an episode, and replaying a bunch. Right, this was the... We got to break that down in 30 seconds. I think we did that in the first episode. I don't remember. It's a whole, like, Street Fighter 2 minigame. Again, I don't remember if I did that in the first episode or what, but, you know. We're going to back off. We'll come back to that later when we think we can destroy it faster. Because we'll see how much we get. Because we found, like, a lot of bone stones. We need to get over there. Whoop! Stop it. Yeah, because, like, there's this opening. Still feels weird. But, you know, I died trying to get through here before, but turns out, yep, you can go through there to get into the other side of that. Sorry, I'm not speaking right. I'm, like, so yammery. But we're on the other side of the wall. There we go. Okay, we're fine. So we got to the other side of that. Another bone stone. And that loops us around. And now we're back over, so now we can, like, get that package out of the kite. But I don't have a weapon that can reach that right now. So, you know, unfortunately, we're gonna have to, like, put that on hold. Better chug a potion. Here we go. This is what we needed. Drill driver. Launch forward and knock enemies back can be useful midair, or use midair. I'm trying to... There we go. So, you know, this kind of works like the propeller dagger in Shovel Knight, as it just, like, dashes us forward like that. Infinite dagger! Okay, and after I got that, yeah, it won't let me reach that package, which I'm not even sure what that is. I don't remember what it was when I knocked it out of the sky. But if we go over here, this is what we'll need, or this at least was something we can use to get across this gap. And so I've not been over here yet. I'm just looking. We can beat it. Whoop. Interesting. Damn it. We're using energy fast. Whoops. Okay. Damn it. The idea is there, but we can't get hit by anything. God, and I messed it up. Okay, and I'm out of energy. Alright, at least they kind of give you a cop-out to just sort of, like, back off and get to... Shoot. Okay. I'm just seeing if I can get, like, any, you know, yeah, potions. So, you know, there's plenty to find there. It's just we gotta do the timing right with that item. And we're not getting that with, like, if we save up a little bit more, we'll probably be able to get that cloak. I wonder if the 25% bonus is, like, on top of whatever health we have already, or what? But, okay. Might as well. Sure, might as well get that while we can afford it. And that went way up. Okay. But so we increased our health by quite a bit. We got a little bit more, and actually that stocked us up. I just noticed, wait a second. I go, there's a hole in the top of that guy's house. I wonder if that's because of, like, how big he is. Okay, I'm wandering around because, like, I go, I think we're at, like, this Duchess's mansion and everything, and just sort of, like, our first, like, big hurdle, but I want to, tackle that, right. You know, I want to tackle that, sorry, in its own episode, because I'm sure it's going to be a long quest. Wait for that to come at me. Try not to use so many. They're giving us, you know, margin for error here. God damn it. I mistimed my arc. There we go. And she even did like a backflip, like to like flip down and grab that. That's awesome. Mina is awesome. Like as a character, as a game, this game is just incredible. There we go. Okay, I thought maybe. Whoops, damn it. At least we're not taking that much damage. Come on! Keep sticking my little tail. Oh god, this is like, it keeps going up. I see the skull there, but... Damn it. No! I pressed the wrong button. Or I was pressing the wrong direction. Come on! Damn it. There we go. Okay, the way down, I think that's how we're supposed to get, like, those skulls. Easy. I was gonna say, I wasn't even sure what was up here. Upgrade, jewel box. Okay, that's actually really nice. There we go. We just doubled our jewels in the matter of moments. There we go. That's okay. But damn, look at the verticality of that. That's so freaking cool. Again, this game is so freaking cool. Okay. Well, alright, let me think here. Because we do know where we can find an axe. And again, kind of like an open world Castlevania. Whoops. Kind of like an open world Castlevania, you kind of got to think about, like, well, how can I get certain items or certain weapons to do certain objectives? Well, if you remember where certain things are, you can go find them. Because we do know, or at least we did pick up an axe item somewhere down here. Shoot. There we go. So I don't know what knocking this kid's kite out of the sky is going to net us, but now we can time it. Ouch. Okay, now we gotta time it right. Watch the shadow. There goes a trinket. Windfall Charm. Picking up jewels restores some plasma. Foes hit by sidearms can drop jewels. That's actually pretty awesome. Yeah, I go, now this is where if we had, okay, his kite's fine. It's way lighter now. Yeah, let's go back up, actually. Okay, yeah, I didn't get that before, but, you know, doing a little routing. So yeah, feeling good. Like, we're getting stronger here. But let's go into here. Yeah, whole cutscene being dramatic. Alright, the spikes, things is good, and we need, like, pouches to increase how many trinkets we can hold at one time. But a Windfall Charm, so, you know, gives me more reason to, you know, use my sidearms to pick up jewels that can lead to healing. I just gotta remember to save up some money for, you know, buying new weapons, too, just to try them out. I like the Night Star, but I'm curious about the other stuff. There's, like, 5 other weapons. But, okay. Like, this seems like the build-up felt like this was going to be like a major dungeon. So we're going to wrap up here for right now. This is the first one I stumbled upon, and apparently there's like, you know, it's so open you can get to these in like any order. There is difficulty scaling. I see a crack on the wall there. That's something for sure. But, yeah, I figured this is where I left off on my second episode, but now I've done way more in a shorter amount of time. So we will continue this next time, and we will see what else lies in store. So, until next time, and I love idle animations of Mina just, like, chilling out and catching her breath. Mina is so freaking good. Anyways, with that all being said, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.